A barn burner, which is not too surprising. We've had questions about both these teams' defenses. Baylor ends up winning in double overtime 48-45 at SMU. They put up over 600 yards of offense. Sawyer Robertson was awesome. SMU had no answer for them. The game really ended up just being close because Baylor fumbles twice and has 3 turnovers on downs. That was the only way they really could be stopped by SMU. But as I say that, SMU, because of that, has a chance to actually win the game as time expires with a 54-yard field goal, 57-yard field goal, 50-plus, and the kicker misses it to send to overtime, and Baylor ends up winning there. Thoughts on this game, y'all, too?
I wish I could have seen more for Baylor in terms of, like, running game.
Yeah, that's
Bryson
fair.
Washington carries it 30 times, and stat-wise, you just look at it stat-wise, he has the same amount of yards per carry as the backup, Caton Knighton. So I don't necessarily understand why you continue to just pound one back. You're going to lose, I think, depth there. But Sawyer was excellent. This was a tough game to find because it was on the CW. That was tough to find on YouTube TV as well. But this was like we kind of talked about in the preview, we thought that this might be a classic Big 12 shootout, and it was. 100% was.
I will say I enjoyed the rest tackle on Kevin Jennings. It was probably one of the best tackles of the day. I don't know if you saw that, Sanders, or not.
I did not.
Kevin Jennings is like trying to roll out, but he's way back. It's like, I mean, it's a far drop back, and he just trips over the ref's feet and goes down,
That
which
sucks.
is really tough.
That sucks.
It was a good game. I still have concerns for both these teams' defense. Once again, SMU had no issue moving the ball. Kevin Jennings had like 15 yards per pass or something like that. But it's a big win for Baylor. I'm more and more impressed with Sawyer Robertson every time I watch the poise he plays with, the accuracy he plays with. It's just pretty special and pretty fun. He's a fantastic college quarterback. So he's going to lead them to multiple wins, even if the defense never really rounds into form. But he's a treat to watch.
For sure. I didn't get to watch the game, unfortunately, because this was a night game, right?
No, it was a new kickoff.
Oh, it was the CW. I couldn't find the CW. That was the issue. So did not get to watch this game. But yeah, I mean, Sawyer Robertson's stat line is impressive. 50 pass attempts is crazy.
Yeah, 400-plus yards.
Yeah, that's like a Will
Through the air.
Rogers here at State, which, I mean, it makes sense that he was Robertson was recruited here to play under Levy. That's like, is that an air raid offense at Baylor? I assume.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
They also just ran so many plays in that game, and that game was going quick.
Yeah, they run really fast pace.
So that's going to add to it a lot. Because I mean, like JP said, that guy ran the ball a ton.
Yeah,
so it really just depends.
44 rush attempts and 50 pass attempts. So
that's pretty even. They ran almost 100 plays of offense, which is just insane.
Yeah.
I will say this: you can't put the ball on the turf. Going 3 for 6 on 4th down, I like the aggressiveness, but that's something that'll keep teams in games, and they almost got burned by it and were 0-2. I don't know who SMU's kicker is. I don't know if he's someone that should be trying 57-yarders or if that was like, we like those odds better than completing a Hail Mary, because even if your kicker isn't very likely to make it, you're way less likely to complete a Hail Mary. So I don't hate it. But I just like watching the kick live. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like, is this a prayer or is there like actually a decent chance he makes this? And he didn't make it. So
what happened did SMU, like, how did Baylor win it on a field goal? SMU turn it over?
Yes, I believe it was a turnover on downs from SMU.
They went for it in overtime instead of taking the field goal?
Yes. I believe so. I mean, I want to blame them. They couldn't stop Baylor.
Yeah.
If that is truly what happened, if you want to double check.
Yeah, I'm going to go double
right.
check that just because I like I said, didn't get to see it.
Sure. But if you take the field goal, I would not trust you to stop Baylor at all. You'd already given up 600 yards of offense about. So
3rd and 8. Field goal attempt. Wait, that was...
Did they miss it, the field goal?
That's Baylor's field goal. Oh, no, missed field goal. Missed field goal in overtime.
Okay. ESPN's bugging then because it said they SMU turned over on downs. But also...
Maybe that's what a missed field goal is considered technically because it's 4th down, and if you miss it... Because, like, in regulation, if you miss a field goal, it is a turnover on downs. The other team gets the ball.
Well, I knew ESPN also was bugging because it was claiming that every team had 2 possessions in each overtime, so that there were 4 possessions per overtime. Which
yeah, never mind.
Is strange from ESPN. As Grant said, ESPN had a rough day yesterday because somehow it showed that UVA lost the game, and he didn't think that happened. So